Okay, all done. The problems are different. Now I have to redo... Wait a minute. I see what you did. But my answers are still correct. In this lesson, you'll learn how to multiply positive and negative numbers.
Hey, how are things, Max?
Oh, splendid. Thanks for asking. My new pair of clownfish seem to get along well.
Hold on. Did you get a fish tank?
Yeah, last week. And let me tell you, buying fish supplies is no picnic when you're a canine. Every time I show up at the pet store, they catch me and make a PA announcement that they found a lost dog. So it takes a while.
I see. So how many fish do you have?
Oh, just 2. Of course, Furball thinks they're his. He likes to stare at them. But I'm the one who does all the cleaning and feeding. And I'm sure my 2 clownfish will multiply in no time.
Yeah, awesome. I'll check it out. Listen, speaking of multiplication, we've been adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers a lot in school, but when it comes to multiplying them, I'm lost. It makes no sense to me.
Oh, but you know more than you think you do, unlike Furball. For instance, 4 times 3 is 4 plus 4 plus 4. Here, let me add a plus sign in front of the numbers, and the problem should look familiar. See? Multiplication is repeated addition.
So far so good.
I'm glad. You can use the same idea for a negative number. Negative 4 times positive 3 is negative 4, plus negative 4 plus negative 4. Again, we add this number 3 times, and the result is... Precisely!
Oh, that makes sense now. So I'm doing regular multiplication problems, but with rules when negative and positive numbers are involved. So when you multiply a negative by a positive, the answer is negative.
Perfect! And you also know that the order of factors does not change the product. So if you switch the factors around and multiply a positive by a negative, the answer is the same and negative.
Okay, so now I really see that a positive times a negative, or a negative times a positive, will both have the same answer that's negative. Wait, but what about a negative number times another negative number? Is it true the answer is positive? How can this be? This is so confusing.
Not really. It's only logical. Let's observe a pattern. Start with negative 2 times 3, which is what, by the way? And then, negative 2 times 2 is negative 4, and so on. Do you see a pattern?
Oh, I get it. Each time you decrease the multiplying factor by 1, the result increases by 2.
Exactly. So it's only logical that if I keep decreasing the multiplying factor, the result should continue to increase by 2. And that means negative 2 times negative 1 is 2, negative 2 times negative 2 is 4, and negative 2 times negative 3 is what? That's it. So hopefully this makes the rule clear for you. In any product, you first need to multiply the numbers regardless of the signs. Then, if the signs of the factors are different, put a minus in the product. And if they are the same, both pluses or both minuses, put a plus. In other words, if the signs of the factors disagree, that's a negative thing. And if they agree, that's a positive thing. Oh, and don't forget, anything times 0 is still 0. Zero's always that way. Now you try a few yourself.